Hello guys and welcome back to my channel, doing another super fun sort of spring summer fashion related video today. After I did my last one, I got so many messages on Instagram, so many comments about the shoes I was like showcasing when I was styling the looks. Therefore, I decided to dedicate an entire video to my favorite heels for spring summer from Amina Muaddi, the Attico, some from Aldo, Bottega Veneta. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first things first, how about we start with the elephant in the room, my strange quarantine obsession, Amina Muaddi. She has been a designer for brands that I've loved over the years, like Oscar Ty, those wonderful little Mickey sandals with little Mickey ears in the back. And when she finally started her very, very own shoe line, I was so excited to see what she was gonna do, and she did not disappoint. It really feels like the kind of Barbie shoes of your dreams, your childhood shoes that you would draw in your journal or in your notebook. They are so whimsical and feminine and so girly, a little over the top, which I love. And I went nuts. I went a little bit crazy. I went hunting on the internet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs here to share with you guys, and I love them all so very much. And I know there's like a bit of a mystique surrounding them because they are so hard to get. So hopefully this will be a little informational. So these bad boys I have been holding are called the Lupita Sandals, and this is the PVC version. Again, I was talking about the ultimate Barbie shoes. This is what I am referring to, like, directly. So Amina's known for her island heel, the kind of heel that kind of pops out at the bottom at the end, adds a lot of stability, which is great because I'm not someone that loves being in pain all the time. So any kind of firm, solid ground I can grasp onto, I will take gladly. I was never really partial to the PVC trend before these. I know Yeezy did a bunch of sort of clear shoes. I just never found them that flattering on the foot. That being said, that's a lie because I have a couple pairs of PVC shoes from like 8 years ago from Louboutin, and I loved those. So I think it might have been just about the sandals, but these I absolutely loved. I love the fun color. Again, so whimsical and fun, a little bit of a novelty element to it. It really looks like Barbie shoes. As for sizing, if you guys ever find, especially this pair online and you're looking to buy, I would definitely recommend sizing up half or even a full size for this one. They are incredibly narrow, but this stretches super, super nicely. So they're actually quite comfortable. They don't cut you. Like the PVC is really malleable and actually makes for a pretty cozy little walk. Not that I've worn them much, right? These were all acquired around the time quarantine started. So if I'm wearing them around the house. So don't read me for this. Anyway, so these are the Lupita sandals. I love them. They're super cute. Even the heel is transparent. I love them. So let's take a break from Amina and go into something a little bit more reasonably priced with a similar sort of aesthetic from Aldo. Anyone who knows me knows that I am a ridiculous Disney fan, so when Aldo sent these over a few months ago and let me know that they were doing a collaboration with Cinderella, and I could not talk about it until like mid-March and ended up being pushed a little further because of quarantine, I died. These sat in a box in my closet up here for a good couple months until I was able to showcase them and reveal them to you guys on my stories. I absolutely love them. This right here is an outfit that needs to happen, I think. They are just the quintessential, like, ultimate Cinderella slipper. There was a few other pairs in the collection, but the blue really, really spoke to me because they really kind of resonate with that original animated film, because her glass slippers did have a slight tint of blue. Also, no island heel here, but a nice sort of thicker heel, which is also great for stability and to walk with. And you probably can spot the back. In the back over here, it says, if the shoe fits, and you have a little pumpkin carriage, which, come on. I mean, all of the feels. Also, I haven't worn them much, but so far, so good. Very comfortable. I fear they might have sold out by now. Unfortunately, us crazy Disney folk kind of go nuts for this sort of thing. So I'm so sorry if it's too late. But if you could get your hands on a pair from the collection, I highly, highly suggest it. They have some with rhinestones as well, which were really adorable. So keep an eye out for these. Now, dipping back into Amina Muaddi for a different model called the Gilda. It comes as a sandal and over here a mule. As you can see, unfortunately, which shoe is it? This one. It already has a little defect. It came in that way, unfortunately, and because I love them so much and I figured it was an easy fix, I did not send them back. Again, they're really hard to find, so realistically, I thought it was easier to go to my local cordonnier than send these all the way back to London and match. Just a little wire kind of went loose over here and set some of these diamond rhinestones free. These are absolutely adorable. Super comfortable as well from what I've worn them so far. They're white leather with, again, the island heel. I love a mule too because I'm in kind of a lazy girl. I like just sticking my foot into something before I leave the house. I don't love being in my outfit on like my hands and knees trying to buckle up anything. So these are super duper cute, but they are definitely the most fragile pair. Out of the 5 that I own from Amina Muaddi, the Gilda sandals and the mules are definitely the most delicate. The craftsmanship is beautiful, but they're just a little too dainty for someone that was going to wear them a little bit more roughly. Would definitely not be a fan of these. I really love them. I almost got them in the black satin, which I thought would be really 90s and cool, kind of like a Buffy prom look. Anyone watch that episode? Anyways, so these are the Gilda mule, and my first pair of Amina Muaddi heels, it was also a Gilda, though it should have probably been called Galinda. Musical theater fans there anywhere? Anyways, they are these bubblegum pink, sparkly, like as sparkly as you can get, little sandals, same heel height with the island heel at the bottom, and the rhinestones are actually pink, and they are just adorable. They are so flippin' cute, another kind of take on a Barbie shoe, and the color compared to the Lupita is definitely very different, so I wasn't too bummed about getting 2 pairs of pink shoes from Amina. Absolutely love these as well. It was love at first sight when I saw them in my size. I had to jump on it. When it comes to sizing, for most Amina heels, I would say at least size up half a size, except for slingbacks, then I would go true to size because you don't want that little back bit falling when you're walking. That would just be kind of uncomfortable and annoying. For these guys, I sized up half a size and they fit like a glove. I really, really love them. Again, another statement piece. Super easy to zhuzh up an outfit, just a white tee, white shirt with like a pair of cool vintage mom jeans in these, and you kind of still look super effortless and cool. So I mean, I'll do that for you. All right, next up, let's venture into another brand, but in some more pink with these Attico heels. I was done. I was off the heel market. I felt like I had gotten my fill for the spring season, and then I saw from, again, Luisa Via Roma, I believe, and they were doing 30% off site-wide off all new spring summer arrivals, and that's when I bit the bullet. I caved, and I do not regret it at all. I said when I saw them that if I were a shoe, I would be this shoe. I mean, come on, they are a satin hot pink pump with a structured bow. I love that the tails of the bow, I guess you could call them, go up the foot towards the ankle. Super duper feminine and beautiful. Also love the tie-up detail. There's quite a bit of string here, so you can really wrap around your ankle, which is always a lot of fun. The heel is also a little bit higher than the Amina Muaddi's, and no island heel here, but they look pretty sturdy. I think I'll be all right. The Attico makes such great shoes, great ready-to-wear pieces. Again, so 90s, so girly, so Barbie, lots of feathers, lots of pastels, fun sort of shiny PVC materials. So if you're going for a very girly look, like if you were in your own 90s movie, they are definitely one to look out for. I love their pieces. Hopefully I'll be able to acquire some myself and wear them when we leave the house one day. Anyways, until then, this pair of shoes is my first from the Attico, and they're really comfortable and really adorable, so big fan. Now, before we dip back into my last 2 pairs of Amina Muaddi's, probably the most famous model, I had to give a mention to these Bottega Veneta Lido sandals. They have been the biggest, not surprise, but I didn't expect to love them as much as I really, really do. They are unbelievably comfortable. When I originally purchased them, I was honestly like a little resentful because they are like a much higher price point, as Bottega likes to do these days. And though I loved them and I thought they were beautiful and I knew how I would style them and I know they'd get a ton of wear, I don't love spending above a certain amount on a pair of shoes. So I was like, I caved. But I'm so happy that I did because they are so beautiful, so flattering on the leg. Because the strap that harnesses your foot is so like thick and padded, it kind of makes your little foot and leg look super dainty and adorable. Also, there's great support, super comfortable. Bottega has been known to use some like cashmere inserts and some kind of foamy material in their soles to make their sandals extra comfortable, justify that price a little bit more. And I love the weaved, that classic Bottega weaved detail. Big fan of them. The red, again, a pop of color that I love to go to. The heel, just a classic sort of, I would say it's like a mid-height heel, but not too thin, so I could get a lot of wear out of them even during the day. I love a square toe. Speaking of square toe, I guess I wasn't gonna speak about this, but we're here, right? Figured I should mention the pair of sandals that started it all for Bottega's footwear resurgence. These are from last summer, so they're already a little bit worn, and because they're white, you could tell a little bit quicker, but I love a little strappy number. I will definitely be wearing these again this year around the house, you know, to do my chores. A square toe, sort of a thong style, and because they are white, they definitely go with kind of everything and give every outfit a little bit more flair, a little bit of a retro feel, which I really enjoy. They really feel like shoes my mom had in the 90s, but they're very delicate and feminine, so they go well with like a maxi skirt, suit, little dress. It kind of zhuzhes up an outfit really easily, and they're still super minimal and easy to pair with tons of stuff. So go Bottega. Stop charging me so much though. I feel like I could do this all day. There's so many shoes I want to talk to you guys about. I guess I got like a fiery passion for footwear that I wasn't aware of, but I figured I'd save the best for last. The most coveted pair of heels of the season. The Begum. I think it's Begum? Yeah, the Begum from Amina Muaddi. Let's start with this mule version in the black satin. I absolutely love these. I was so thrilled when I came across them on Matches in my size. And I love the mule version. I know that the Begum is it pronounced Begum? I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but I know that this particular style is usually more well known with the sling back, which I find is kind of a touch and go sort of situation. I much prefer a mule. I find them easier to wear in the daytime as well as the nighttime. That way you can easily dress them up and down. This sort of Manolo reminiscent buckle is kind of the ultimate staple of an Amina Muaddi shoe. You know when you see it that it's a pair of Muaddis, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Again, the satin gives me those sort of nostalgic 90s vibes, which I really love, and a black shoe, you can't go wrong. That staple sort of island heel. I was actually originally going to purchase another pair of the Gilda sandals in the black satin, and I'm so happy they didn't end up receiving them and they got these instead, because I feel like I'll get so much more wear out of them, and they're gorgeous. And I love the craftsmanship. I know a lot of people have had issues with some of her shoes. So far so good. Only the Gilda gave me a little bit of a hard time, but these bad boys are perfect. And finally, another pair of Begum, the ones that really made the rounds on the internet, but in the kitten heel version. I actually really love this little baby heel. I know there's a lot of memes going around the internet, like no one needs to be this high up from the ground, but I think it's cute. I think it adds a little bit of something special, especially with a pointed toe heel. Again, another PVC model, super comfortable. I have no issues with the plastic cutting. They're so far so good. I got this pair true to size, and I'm really glad I did, because this back sling back bit does kind of fall off a little bit, so I'm very glad that I went true to size. As for craftsmanship, I have had no issues with them. I think they're beautifully constructed. I don't see glue or anything, as reported from other videos I had watched. So I think I got either lucky or perfected this model, but I absolutely love it. It is a naked shoe. It's just diamonds and toes, which sounds weird, but it's actually really beautiful paired with a more casual look or a more dressed up look. They're really effortless and beautiful. And because they're the lower heel, I feel like I'll get a lot more wear out of them in the daytime. So pretty glad I found these on the web, on the Bergdorf Goodman website. And they had one pair left and they were mine. So I just got really lucky with these, and I absolutely love them. I think on that note, that just about wraps things up. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed another little spring summer fashion video. I really love kind of talking my way through these trends that we did not get to wear this season, which doesn't matter because they are all staples in my eye, and they are not, you know, they'll get a lot of love throughout the seasons to come when we will be able to leave our homes a little bit more. So thank you guys again so much for watching. If you'd like to see more shoe related videos or bag related videos, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Go ahead and sound off in that comment box below to let me know what you want to see next week. So also subscribe if you haven't already, of course, and hit that bell to be notified when my next one comes out. So thank you guys so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.